Happy New Month! June is here. I have 5 great publications for you today to start up your week and your month. So let's get into it. First up is a short report on a study that explores armed conflict as a determinant of child malnourishment in Sudan. This report draws a correlation between high rates of malnourishment in children under 5 and armed conflict. It proves children experiencing armed conflict are more likely than those who are not to be negatively affected physically, socio-emotionally, and are likely to experience a cognitive underdevelopment, which can all affect malnutrition. I have selected this report to highlight International Day of Innocent Children Victims of Aggression on Friday, the 4th of June. Up next is a paper you might find interesting as we celebrate the 2021 World Environment Day on Saturday, the 5th of June, under the theme Reimagine, Recreate, Restore. Published by FAO, the paper focuses on the global guidelines for the restoration of degraded forests and landscapes in drylands. Drylands are currently being threatened by climate change, deforestation, erosion, and ecological destruction. This is a pressing matter, seeing as the drylands are home to more than 2 billion people and account for 41% of the world's land. This paper is a set of guidelines for policymakers and decision-making entities to lay a path forward that emphasizes investment in assessment and monitoring, scale up supply of and access to plant reproductive materials for restoration, and set clear and effective governance and policy frameworks. My third recommendation is the World Bank's 2021 World Development Report that explores the tremendous potential of the changing data landscape to improve the lives of poor people, while also acknowledging its potential to open back doors that can harm individuals, businesses, and societies. To address this tension between the helpful and harmful potential of data, this report calls for a new social contract that enables the use and reuse of data to create economic and social value, ensures equitable access to that value, and fosters trust that data would not be misused in harmful ways. It offers an aspirational vision of an integrated national data system that would deliver on the promise of producing high quality and accessible data, and shows how data can be beneficial to the lives of all people, but particularly poor people in low and middle income countries. Up next is a publication I am very excited about because it provides data and research that makes a case for the decolonization of development, a topic that has been hot for a minute now. This report by Firelight Foundation argues that community-driven systems change is a better model for uplifting communities rather than the traditionally accepted top-down charity aid model. The current arena of global aid is heavily restricted, full of bureaucracy and red tape. It is therefore not mutually beneficial for small grassroots organizations that cannot fit in the one-size-fits-all model. Communities that are in need of help should primarily be assisted by the people who know their issues the best, and those are people who are part of that community and not overseas looking at the problem on paper. The best part is that the report provides guidelines and tools for funders to support community-driven change. My final and fifth recommendation is a look at the potential economic impact and challenges of the African Continental Free Trade Area. The report contextualizes the trade climate in Africa prior to the implementation of the AfCFTA, noting all the barriers that the trade agreement hopes to change, such as non-trade measures and infrastructure gaps. The report highlights the potential benefits that the AfCFTA should bring if implemented properly, such as increased income and welfare, but it also stresses the importance of tackling what needs to change in order to make the AfCFTA effective, like building key infrastructure like roads and ports, and reducing non-tariff barriers like customs and administrative requirements. And there you have it, my top 5 recommendations for this week. If your organization or institution is in research and knowledge creation, don't forget to send your reports and publications my way. Till next Tuesday, stay safe and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye.